Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I am ParalyshisGaming, and so today I was debating on what I wanted to do for a video. So I decided to do a game that I pretty much where it really started, a game that I played like long term for the first time ever. It was a game called DC Universe Online. It came out, I think, January 11th, 2011. I was still in high school. I remember I was so hyped for this game. My cousin introduced me to it, and if you guys don't know, I've actually played this game. I was like a mainstay in this game for years. So I've seen everything out of this game. Well, when I first bought it, I played it on the PC because I didn't have a PS4. Because this game is for also, well, I mean, for now it's also Xbox One too. But when it first came out, the initial launch was PS4 or PS3 and PC, and then later the PS4 when that came out. And then Xbox One, I think, came out a couple years ago. So it's multi-platform. But I bought it for the PC because, you know, I had a PC, so I wanted to buy it for a PC. Actually, I had a laptop at the time, so. But the thing about this game was, even now, it's not very high demanding, so you didn't need a lot to play it. So I was really excited to play it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna download it. So I downloaded it last night. I waited for it to finish. It took about 2.5 hours or so, maybe 3 hours. When I finished, I made my character, and I really wanted to play it, but I fought the urge because I wanted to do a video for you guys and start from scratch. So I made my character, named her Mistress Paralysis. I can't take the name Paralysis because I have a character on one of my PC accounts that I named that, so I can't take that because it's already taken, obviously, because I took it. So I decided to name something very similar, so I named it that. I made a villain, that mentor Lex Luthor. I didn't really care for the mentor. If you guys want to know, the mentor's villains are Lex Luthor, Cersei, and Joker. Those haven't changed since launch. Hero side is Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, the Holy Trinity. And then weapon, I chose hand blasters. I'll show you why you guys later because it's one of my favorite weapons to use. Even though weapon now, it's not really important. It's just really preference. Movement, I was gonna go super speed. I chose flight because flight is easier for the races and everything in the future and moving around in general. And then there's only one server. There used to be, when the game first came out, there used to be a bunch of servers, and then, you know, population dropped a lot, and then they just combined everything. They even combined PS4 and PC together like a few years ago. But I'll get all to the history later while I'm playing. So without any further ado, guys. Oh yeah, and I'm electricity, of course, because it's my favorite power. So without any further ado, guys, I'm going to jump into it, and then I'll see you guys in there.
Very nice. We've got a live one. They call me Calculator.
Alright guys, welcome back. So the little cinematic in the very beginning you saw just there, or just now, that was never in the game until, I want to say they added that like maybe a couple years ago. So as you can see, I'm in the game now. I chose flight, so I'm flying. So if you guys are playing PS4, just press X, whatever movement you are, and well, to toggle the movement mode, so if you don't do anything, this is by default, this is how you run around. And if you guys want to move around, click on your left analog stick and you'll, or if for flight you can press X and it does the same thing. But for like, let's say if you're acrobatics or if you're super speed, you can toggle the left analog stick as well, and it also do the same thing. So let's get started. Get a little Brainiac Sentry. So I'm electric. Hand blasters as well. Now, I'll teach you guys a little some tips and tricks on how to get ahead in the game before you even leave the ship. So let me go through the bar. So there's your inventory in the game. So there's all your inventory will be. Oh wait, hold on, let me take care of these little grunts real quick. If you guys have noticed, I made my character, so I tried to model her after my channel's colors. And it's electric. She's electric, so kind of fits with the theme. But anyways, okay. So back to the bar. So you have your inventory right here. So this is where you can, you know, sort out your inventory, you know, equip it, unequip it, all that stuff. And they even added. So they just added this. You know, this should have been in the game when it first came out, but you know, it took them 7 years into the game. So they added the auto sort where you click on that, and then it sorts your inventory for you. And then this is you can buy additional inventory slots. If you're legendary, you get the max. If you're free to play or premium like I am, you get, I think free to play gets like up to here or something, and then I'm premium, so this is what I get by default. And to be premium, all you guys need to buy is like you buy 500 worth of marketplace cash, and then you automatically get premium. And premium, you get, instead of 2 character slots, you get 6, and then you get a few other perks. Not really big. The perks are really big deal. In my opinion, they should have upgraded those way long ago, but they haven't. Okay, so that was inventory, and then here are your stats. You can check your stats, all that. Currency, that's how much currency you hold. As a free to play, you first play this as free to play, you get 1,500 for cap, and then if you're a premium, you get 2,000, and then if you're a membership, if you have membership, it's unlimited. You can have as much as you want. And this is artifacts. Artifacts is something I'm not really familiar with because I stopped playing the game when all that stuff was coming out. So I really don't know anything about this. So if I keep playing, maybe I'll learn. Oop. Oh, let's go into the inventory. To the marketplace. Okay, so once it pops up. Okay, so I didn't mean to do that, but here's okay. So this is the marketplace. This is where you can get all your cosmetics and extra things. So like, this is new. I haven't seen this, so they added this, or either they added or they upgraded, because I haven't seen it since I was playing. So this is where you can buy the market cash place. So like in-game currency, not in-game currency, currency where you can buy more things. I don't know why it's not popping up right now, but it was popping up earlier. Maybe because I'm still on the ship. And here's the bundles. They got the deals, you know, some DLCs and stuff. Catalyst. So this is more, these right here, the catalyst and stuff, are more for end game, so they don't have to worry about that. They sell separate power sets. I bought electricity because I did it for 2 reasons. Because electricity is my favorite power, and I wanted to play that for my first character on the console, and because if I bought that, I would get premium automatically. So I did that. It didn't cost too much. It was 600, so that's $6. And then you can upgrade if you want to change. If you don't like what you made your character, you can change different things about her, like movement and all that stuff. A respect token. But as a new player, you shouldn't really worry about this stuff in the beginning. Supplies, you know, can't worry about that. So episodes these are DLCs that you can buy. Because as a free-to-play, you're limited to I can't remember when it stops. You get up to a certain amount you get for free, and then when you get to a certain point in the game, you have to start paying for DLCs. And then the base items that I'll talk about that later on in a different episode. And then legends. These are different legends you can play in PvP. Suits, all that. If you don't like the way your character looks, you can buy some suits to make them look different. I used to do that a lot. Actually, on my main account, my PC account, I have bought so many things from the marketplace over the years because I've been playing for 7 years on and off, and I bought a lot of different stuff. Different aura pack. So okay, so for the style items, these are purely cosmetic, but for me playing this game, like, most of the reason why I stuck around was because I made a lot of good friends from this game, and because I just really like the way you can customize your character in this game. But I'm really fighting the urge not to buy anything cosmetic yet, because I don't want to really spend money if I'm not going to play the game for long. Alright guys, so that was that. And then style tab. This is where the cool thing about DCUO is, unlike other MMOs where whatever, so wait, hold on, let me lock this first. So for whatever, in most MMOs, whatever gear you get in the beginning, you can't, it'll make you wear that gear if you want to keep the stats. But this game, so you can wear gear that's beneficial for your stats, but you can also then go in your styles tab, and then whatever gear you collected in the past, you now own that piece of gear to wear, and then you can go and customize it to make a look however you want, like a customizable look, which is, like, to me, one of the best parts about this game. And it's for free. Most games that have this, you usually have to pay extra. Here's your journal, and then this is your mission tab. So you not sure what to do, go in here and see what's your main mission left. And then, so since it's Valentine's Day or us coming up, you get that for free. Let me see. Did you get a skill point? No. Okay. So this is important. This is where you can check your different powers, whatever power set you are. You can change your loadout here, and weapons. Go to weapon tree. So they changed this dramatically, or drastically, I should say, from when I first started playing. It's a lot more organized now, and the way they have it is a lot better, in my opinion. But since this is all locked out, I can't really show you guys this until later on in the series. So So these are feats. Feats are very important because when you get 100 feats, you get a skill point, and skill points are very, very helpful for just PvE, PvP, and PvE in general, just in the game in general. And then here's your map. You can check your map. On duty tab, this is where this is more for end game, because while you're leveling, you shouldn't really bother with this. So this is where you can queue for different. So it's like, this is pretty much the dungeons. They call it instances in DCUO. And this is a league. If you have a league, you can check it on your league, and then options, all that stuff. And marketplace we just went through, so that's about it for that. So let's continue with this. So I had this game for the PC. I have 2 accounts for PC. My main account and my other account that I play sometimes. And just to let you guys know, visually this looks way better on my PS4 because it just my PC isn't that good. So visually it was alright. It looks alright, but playing on PS4 looks way better. Alright, so level 2. Check weapons. Okay, so as you can see, you have I have 2 skill points now, and you can use them early on. You can use them to put more into different moves. So I'm gonna get. If you're playing hand blasters like I am, I recommend getting Meteor Blast and getting Solar Flare, Solar Flame. Solar Flame is the one you want. Here. Now, I'm going to teach you guys something in a minute that the game doesn't teach you by default. That's very helpful in the game later on. Okay, got me a cola. Equip that. Got me. Okay, there you go. By the way, guys, don't just trash any gear you get, even if it doesn't help you. If it's a style you need that it says that you haven't collected, collect it. Trust me, you'll need it for later on for different feats, because there's a lot of style feats.
More security is coming your way.
And then here are some sentry. Okay. So this is where I'll teach you guys right here. So I'm gonna teach you guys about clipping. So the game doesn't teach you, but I'm gonna teach you. So here's my full combo. That's Solar Flare or Solar Flame, right? So you hold and tap, hold and tap. It does that, right? So to get like ultimate benefit and cut down the time, so you can get the maximum output out of it. So when you instead of holding, you do the same thing, but then when you do that, second part when you do that, you clip it with one of your powers like that. So you get the damage without the effect, like without the animation, and you get maximum damage. So I'll show you guys again. So here's a just a regular move like that. See how it's long? Excuse me. And then I clip it like that, so you don't see the second part of it because it clips with the animation whatever power you choose. So that way you get maximum damage, and then you don't get the long animation time. Now learning this as right away, it is drastically help. It'll help you like leveling and doing the mission would be a lot faster. Because if I were just to do that, so if I just did regular Solar Flame and then just did my power every now and then, it'd be a lot slower. Which is funny because when this game first came out, like, I remember the first few months of this game, if you did that, it would seem as like dirty, especially in PvP if you did that. Because I guess for some reason during the game's first few months, that would seem as like bad. But now, you know, it's very helpful. It's really interesting how this game has evolved. Been a lot of changes since I was first playing.
Delivering shipment of Earth goods. All units moving.
Now there's a little tip and trick in this room if you want to you know, be an overachiever and get some feats and get some skill points early on. So what you do is, you get feats for destroying these barrels. And the thing about these barrels is they respawn over and over. So there's the healing barrels, the one I just broke right there, the orange yellow ones, and then there's the red barrels, explosive barrels. And there are a lot of different feats for those. They go up to 1,000 each. And you could probably get like, I want to say like maybe like 8 skill points for them both, which is a lot just for breaking barrels, which you're gonna do throughout the course of the game anyway. So if you want to get a head start, now if you're, you know, impatient like I am, you probably don't want to do this, but if you're the overachiever type,
brace yourself. More security.
This is a great way to get some early feats. So you pop those, just go around popping them because they respawn. Don't bother with the crystals right here because these don't count. They'll heal you, but they don't count towards the feat. Also, make sure to get close to them so when you pop them, you break out, because they're also feats for breaking out multiple times. So make sure to do that. So keep popping them. Now this is very tedious, but like I said, if you want to get ahead in the game early, well, and you don't have to worry about doing this later on. Because you will get this speed eventually if you play long enough, but if you want to get it out of the way now, you do what I'm doing. Now I'll just do it to a certain extent to show you guys, but because I don't want to stay here all day. Because if you wanted to get to 1,000, you literally be here all day, and I'm not going to do that right now. So as you can see, they respawn. Keep going around the room and just keep destroying them. One of the reasons why I like hand blasters is because so since I chose electricity, I'm gonna be mainly a DPS, which is a damage dealer, and then a healer, because that's the subclass for electricity. Because in this game, there's a holy trinity, and then there's an extra class called controllers, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But okay, so let's go. If you go into feats and you go to your it's in general, I think. Yep. And then so. Here your barrel. Okay, so this is the orange barrel feat, the healing one. So I need to break 3 more to get the feat for 5, and then for where's the red one? Okay, so I need to break 100. So 70 more for the red one, and I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna break a few more orange ones down the line, because there'll be plenty down here. So the introduction to this game, the tutorial into the ship, the whole ship thing hasn't changed much at all. Actually, it hasn't changed at all, really, that much since the release. It did some tweaks here and there, but not that big of a deal. Okay. So I don't know if they changed it where you can't do the trick anymore, but I'll see if I can do it. Okay, so here. Oh yeah, they fixed it. Oh, they fixed it. Okay, so before they fixed it, in here, if you wanted to get your like continuous combo feats, which are like really annoying to get down the line if you don't have it early, you can just keep tapping these guys. You have a certain weapon like martial arts or hand blaster or something like that, and it does like no damage, and you just keep spamming them until you hit like 100, which is the max feat. But they changed it to where you do a lot of damage. Oh, you know what? Right here. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, he dies too fast. Okay, so before they fix that, since they did no damage and you just keep tapping them until you get your combo, you can get your combo right in this room, but they fixed it so you no longer do that, so that sucks. So level 3 now, I got extra power. So in this game before they changed pretty much everything, you would, as you get power points, you can spend them how you want. So you go to the 2 different trees, and then you can pick which one you want. But now they do it automatically for you, which is cool. You know, it kind of helps the new players out. You know, not being confused, but it kind of takes away choice, I guess, because before you can kind of skip around to certain things that certain powers you want instead of other powers. But then again, I guess not, because before you had to go down the line, the power tree down the line anyway, and then it forced you to get powers you didn't want anyway, so I guess not.
The main gun is just ahead.
Oh man, I wish I had an aura. I'm not used to playing without an aura now.
Then we can get on board and shut.
You know, I kind of look like Electro, because that's Electro's color, is green and yellow, and he's also electric. Ooh. I'm not clipping. I'm not doing what I told you guys to do. So there you see the damage. See that damage? If I let the whole combo go and then do my power, it would have taken long to kill him. But since I clipped, he took all that damage in a short amount of time. So clipping is very beneficial. Oh, wait, guys, if you're a new player, you're like a young kid who like, want to play a superhero game, and you download this game and you're playing it. They made this game, the tutorial so easy that it's like almost impossible to die. Like you cannot. The only way you can die is if you go AFK for like an hour and come back. And even then, I'm not sure if you'll die or not. So this game is very easy. So don't worry if you're like a young kid playing this game and you're worried about not being able to pass the tutorial. Trust me, it's like almost impossible not to be able to pass.
We've done it. The gun. It's crashing into Brainiac's bottle force field below.
All right. And then you just gotta take care of this guy real quick. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, wait. You can maybe get one of your combo keys in this room because just do what I'm doing, right? Just keep tapping range on him. Oh no, I'm not gonna get. Okay, so I got one. I got 25 hit continuous, but it'd be very unlikely to get the 50 because it goes up to 100. No, I'm not gonna get the 50. Okay, he died. So you can get the 25 hits in this room. Just keep tapping them range as long as you can before he dies.
Shields are down. It's all yours.
This game, guys, it's all about feats. You want as many feats as you can get skill points, because skill points help you drastically when you get later into the game. Early on, it doesn't really matter at all, but when you're playing end content, if you want to play longer into the game, then trust me, you need that.
Help me fend off Brainiac's fire while Calculator locks onto one of the ship's teleporters.
So there's Lex Luthor. Now, it doesn't matter what mentor you pick on villain side, he will always be the default one to come save you. Like if you're a hero, then Superman will come up, so it doesn't matter which mentor you pick. Lex Luthor and Superman are the default villains that come, villain heroes that come get you. So if you're a hero, Superman comes, and if you're a villain, Lex Luthor comes. Like he is right here.
Keep fighting. I'm almost into the ship's command systems.
You see how I'm flipping and doing all that a lot faster. We're dying really fast. It's very easy once you get the hang of it. And it's not a very hard concept. You're basically just doing one combo and then using a power in place of the combo before the combo finishes to get maximum damage and timing.
All units must evacuate.
Ooh, I got the 50 hits. I didn't even realize. Okay, I guess you guys can get it in here too. If you guys are patient enough, I guess.
You've done well here. Better than those incompetent so-called heroes outside. Get into the city. I'll take it from here. Brainiac. An alien intelligence determined to steal my planet. Deadly and unstoppable. Until a broken man with my face came from the future and released the key to my triumph. New villains armed with Earth's strongest powers. With them, I will take back my planet for humanity. No matter who stands in my way. I am Lex Luthor. May the best man win.
You did it. Lex will shut down the rest. I've hacked the teleporters to deliver you to safety. Go.
Alright guys,
Now.
hope you guys enjoyed the little cinematic. There are a lot of every time you finish instance in this game, like a different mission or something, you'll get a different cinematic. If you want to skip it, you can go ahead, but sometimes they're fun to watch. And if you do skip it, you can go into the options and settings, and you can go. I forgot where you can go and watch them. I don't remember. I'll show you guys later, but you can go in and watch them later if you guys skip them. Alright guys, I will see you guys on the other side.